We're here at the Perry Hill Road kiosk, and we're going to be starting here at Perry Hill, working our way through the Nipmuck Forest, over to Oaks Road, over to Iron Mine Lane, and then back on the trail again. We're going to go all the way up to the junction with the Natchaug Trail, and there's a little side trail over here to Pixie Falls, which I'm looking forward to.
Our hike begins and ends in two separate sections of Natchaug State Forest. The 13,438 acre forest, which is comprised of many units, was established in 1917. The main parcel and park headquarters are located in nearby Ashford, Connecticut. The first 3 miles of today's hike will take us along a ridge with many ups and downs. This swamp is the headwaters for the Lips Brook.
We're about a mile into the hike. It's pretty cold today. It's 32 degrees, nice and sunny. Got my gloves and my ski hat, blaze orange because it is hunting season. It's been about 3 miles since we left Perry Hill Road, and we're approaching Oaks Road, which will be a short road walk. After a little over 3 miles, we've reached Oaks Road. We're at the end of Oaks, and we're going to Iron Mine Lane, which we can just barely see, so we've got a short stretch of walking on this major highway. We've come to the end of the road walk on Old Mine Lane. We're going to take a left here. There's room for parking, and it looks like we're going to start off on an old woods road. Old wood roads really do intrigue me. I love to see stone walls on both sides. Kind of windy here today. Keep hearing branches falling around me. After we left Old Mine Lane, we entered back into the Natchaug State Forest, and for the rest of today's hike we'll be in Natchaug State Forest. Just off the trail here is a set of mill ruins. Not sure what the purpose of this mill was. but it goes back quite a ways.
This foundation may be the remains of an iron smelter. Bog iron is formed by iron-rich springs that feed into swamps. The iron settles and forms into lumps, which were collected and smelted into iron.
That looked like a small oven there, and that was probably used to melt down the ore, get the impurities out. Just given the name of the road that came here, that's probably what this was all about. I've been hiking and videoing the Nipmuck Trail for a while, and I have quite a few videos on the channel. If you're interested in seeing more of the Nipmuck Trail, check out the playlist. I'll put a link above and at the end of this video. Alright, looks like we've come to the Pixie Falls Trail. It's labeled. The blue trail goes left, but there's a red trail that takes you to the falls.
I'm not sure where the Pixie Falls name came from, but it may have to do with the small mischievous creature that lives here. The old Connecticut Path was an early American thoroughfare that connected Cambridge in Massachusetts to Wethersfield in Connecticut. This path was used by the Reverend Thomas Hooker and his group of 100 when he migrated west in May of 1636 and founded the settlement of Hartford.
Behind me is an official campsite on the Nipmuck Trail. Looks pretty flat and room for quite a few tents. Oh, there's definitely ice on the water over here, the slow moving water.
I have no information on how this rock got its name. However, it might be a good idea to announce yourself before venturing around it.
Well, we're 6.5 miles into the hike. We've reached the junction of the Natchaug Trail. On the right is the Natchaug Trail. And you see from this sign, it's 22 miles to Mansfield Hollow and 13.4 miles to the state line. That's what we have left to complete of this trail. Of course, that'll be another video. At this point, it's time to turn around and try to get back to the car before darkness. It's pretty crazy. The wind has really picked up and it's getting a lot colder. Hopefully, since I'll be moving faster, I'll stay plenty warm.
Sorry about the audio, it looks like the microphone battery died. This tree in the road was not here 3 hours ago. It might have killed me if it came down while I was here. The insert photo shows that same mailbox. Ironically, this sign is here to warn southbound hikers as they enter the trail from the road.